challenges before us. We have to choose whether we want a corrupt leader or a corrupt-free leader, whether we want a thinker for a leader or one that is not, whether we want a leader who will work for the youth or one who doesn't believe in the youth. And that is a decision myself and you have to go to the polls and go and make. And I tell you, if we get it wrong, Ghana is going to go backwards because the person doesn't believe in you. The NDC doesn't believe in you. The NDC doesn't believe in you. It doesn't believe in young people. They have never. That's why I want to urge you and I want to plead with every young person here. Let this campaign be yours. We are called upon as a generation to make a difference. Can we make that difference? Can we make that difference? That is what we are called upon to do. If we are able to do so, we are setting the path to greatness for our country. All the great countries you see, Dubai, America, China, Canada, they didn't get there by accident. They got there through good leadership. 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 That is why you need a man of vision. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a man of vision, to do the same thing for us. Dr. Mani Mahama is our own brother. He's our own brother. When we gave him the chance, he failed. He's a tested, tried, and failed former president. There was nothing that is going to erase that. Listen, he promised us here in Savannah a region. Even us, he could not deliver that region. He took Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and another Damango to give Savannah a region. Our own brother did not deliver anything for us. But what has come? Today we are seeing a difference as far as development here in Savannah and the North in general is concerned. That is why myself and you, let's believe in one person and continue to support him for us to go to the next level. And when we are able to do so, I assure you, Ghana will be a better place for myself and you. Thank you all. And God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Give it up for the National Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party. Are you ready for the handsome lawyer? The redoubtable lawyer. The MP for Damango constituency, the more prominent lawyer,
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Savannah region. Thank you, Damango. Thank you, Nursing Training College. Thank you, Dagrico. Thank you, our colleagues from Bole. Thank you, Fulby. Fulby, thank you. Thank you. Salam alaikum. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. And so, my good friends. And so, my good friends, a lot has been said in Ghanaian politics, and there has been a lot of contestation, and there has been a lot of debates. But if there was anybody anywhere in the world who doubted that the New Patriotic Party is a formidable political party, who thought that you can underestimate the New Patriotic Party, and if there was anybody who thought Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will not be the next president of this country, I plead with you, come to Damango, come to Savannah region, and you will change your mind. You will change your mind. Today, I And tonight, under the outstanding leadership of our regional chairman, Professor Bawumia, Savannah region and Damango has sent a clear message to the country that it is indeed possible that come 7 January 2025, we are going to have that man of vision, that man of forward-looking, that man of ideas, Dr. Bawumia as our next president. And so, my friends, this election, the December election, is going to be an election we've never witnessed before in the annals of the history of our country. It's going to be a unique election. It's going to be an election for the youth. And you will see from even this limited registration exercise, you have seen that the people who are registering are the young men and women. This election is going to determine the future of the youth of our country. And I want to submit, my friends, I want to submit that this election is even going to go beyond political parties. This election is not necessarily going to be about MPP and NDC. And it's not going to be about some mistakes that the MPP have made, or some mistakes that the NDC made when they were in office. And it's certainly not going to be about pettiness. It's going to be about two principal personalities. It's going to be about whether or not this country is going to move forward with Dr. Bawumia, or this country is going to go backwards with somebody else. And now, my friends, I know sometimes it's difficult to assimilate what I'm about to say. Because let's face it, the truth is that there are genuine difficulties in our country. So are they in UK, and so are they in the United States, and so are they across the world. I know some of you struggle to make ends meet. I know some of you have schooled, you've finished university, you've acquired degrees, you spent a lot of money, and you're unemployed. Yes, it is true that our government, it is true that our government has created more jobs than any government in the fourth Republican dispensation. And it's also a fact, there are a lot of unemployed people in the system. Yes, and it's true that sometimes your allowance delays. That is a fact. And it's also a fact, that just as the cost of living is high in other parts of the world for obvious reasons, there is cost of living problems here in Ghana. But I say to you, my guys, I say to you today, and I don't speak as an MPP member, or I don't speak as somebody who supports Dr. Bawumia. I say this with all the force I can marshal and all the honesty, that we, the young people of this country, if we want to get somebody who understands the fourth industrial revolution, which is transforming Thailand, transforming Singapore, transforming South Korea, transforming even some African countries, and transforming so many places. If we are looking for somebody who has the ideas, who is not a typical politician, who is a worker, who is a man of integrity. And I've said this and I want to repeat it. And I challenge anybody to contradict me. Dr. Bawumia has been in government for almost 8 years. 8 years. Not even an allegation of corruption has even been leveled against him before. I'm not saying that an allegation has been leveled against him and he's defended himself or he's explained it. Nobody for the 8 years has ever said Bawumia has done this or done that, which suggests that he's not a man of integrity. If we want today, when the vice president, presidential candidate talks about digitization, some people say we should talk about economy. They don't understand what is happening in the world. Today's economy is the digital economy. Today the world is in the era of the fourth industrial revolution. When the first industrial revolution started in the 18th century, sometimes 1787 with coal, went through the second industrial revolution, went through the third. Today the industrial economy, when you say economy, you are talking digitization. You cannot talk about economy without talking about digital economy. And so my friends, I want to introduce to you and invite a nobleman. We don't vote. We don't vote because somebody comes from our hometown, or somebody is our tribesmate, or somebody is a member of our religion. We don't vote on that basis. We vote on the basis of those who can work for us. And so, when they preach hatred, let us preach love. When they preach fighting in Savannah, let us preach unity. And when they insult us and they poo-poo us, let us unite and knock on doors and pound on pavements and get on house to house in Damango, in Bawumia, in Yapekosoko, in Bawumia, in Senegal, and we will prevail. And so our leader and our next president, all of us in Savannah region, with one big applause, let us welcome, inshallah, the next president of our republic, His Excellency, Dr.
Thank you very, very much. It is so good to connect with the youth of Savannah and in Damango this evening. I am on my campaign tour of the Savannah region today. And the welcome you have given me today tells me that inshallah we are going to be victorious in the 2024 election by your support. This campaign that we are engaged in is about the future of this country. It is about the future of the youth. It is about your future. The decisions we make and that which we will make on December the 7th will determine the trajectory of the future of this country. It is a decision about whether we are going to go forward or we are going to go backwards. Do you want to go forward? Do you want to go forward? Do you want to go forward? My vision for Ghana is a vision of a transformed economy, where we have jobs for the youth, where we bring down the cost of living, where we change the way we do things. And I want you to know that we will face challenges as we have faced challenges throughout our lives. But don't believe anybody that tells you it is not possible to change our situation. Because I want you to know that it is possible to change our situation. It is possible to transform our economy, to change our ways of life, to create the jobs. And this is what we are going to do and build on the work that has already been done. I know that all the nursing trainees here are worried about Alawa. Is that not the case? Is that not the case? Yes, it is the case. When, before we came into office, you remember that your Alawa was cancelled. Cancelled. That they will not pay it again. And when we came into office, we said we will restore your Alawa. They said that we couldn't do it, but we said it was possible. And we restored your Alawa. But I know that recently you have not received your Alawa. And so I have engaged the Ministry of Finance about your Alawa. And I have some good news for you today. Today, the Ministry of Finance has transferred to the Ministry of Health. That is, tomorrow they are doing it, on Thursday. They are transferring 177 million Ghana cedis to the Ministry of Health tomorrow. And so, by next week, you should get your alawa by next week. So they'll transfer it tomorrow to the Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Health will transfer it into your account. So you should be expecting it, and this is what we want. Solutions to your problems. And inshallah, everybody will be happy with us by next week. So let us be very, very clear that for us, we restore the alawa. For other people, they cancel the alawa. And we are going to keep working hard. And I am going to keep my eyes on your alawa so that we can make sure that it is regular and comes and comes and comes. You will be assured of that. I'm going to keep my eye on it. We had the vision as a government to say that we were going to help the youth of this country by educating